be a new wood, you'd certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
Where's your donkey?
I tied him up outside.
Well, how y'all doing today? Boy, them things are good. These are Chilton County peaches. I think that's the best I ever had. I guess I don't have to tell you where I got them from. I was up in Main Street the other day and Paul said, come here, I'm gonna show you something. He took me in the cooler and handed me one of these. He said, here, try this. Boy, that juice just run down my face, just like it right now. Boy, I could eat these things all day long. I'm talking about. Anyway, how y'all doing? Boy, I'm glad you could be with us. And I want to remind y'all now that today is the last day of the catfish roundup over at Caryville. I want to say good morning to Eva and Robert Harrison. And they watch this show every Saturday, and we certainly do appreciate it, Eva and Robert Harrison. Angel Belcher up at Angel's Buffet and Catering. She had, I think I've told y'all about this before. She's got a youth ministry. It's called Youth in Action with a Purpose, and they need some help with this thing. They're working on a home for these kids, and they got started on it, and somebody it was helping them, a contractor or somebody kind of dropped the ball and just left, you know. So if y'all can help her, they don't like, but it's a little bit like sheetrock, and I think some sheetrock, and that's pretty much about it, you know. So if y'all can help them, you can call Angel at 260-6674, 260-6674. Or if you want to email her, it's NYF Angel, A-N-G-E-L, NYF Angel at gmail.com, and tell her that she'd like to help her. When if y'all go up there for the buffet, just tell her what Ron's talking about this, and y'all want to help her, okay? She needs to get them kids' homes finished. She takes kids in and raises them that people don't want, or, you know, for one reason or another, or just abandon their kids or something. She takes these kids in and she raises them, and most of them work in the restaurant there, and good kids, very good kids, but they sure need some help, and if y'all can help Angel up there, we certainly would appreciate it. That's at her restaurant, 1601 Main Street in Chipley, Florida. It's a home cooking just like Grandma used to do, and I hear that every time I go, and I hear somebody come in and say, I bet you ain't never heard this before. This just tastes like my mama and Grandma's home cooking. And she hears it every day, and if you ain't been, y'all need to go, because I guarantee you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, also, she's wife's gonna kill me if I get juice on this shirt. She's making this veterans wall, and she needs some stuff to go, you know, some pictures and things like that from past wars and everything. But if y'all got something you'd like to donate to go on this veterans wall, she's only got a couple of things, and she wants to get it going. I'm helping her with it and want to get it going, get it started. Y'all go by and see her, okay? She's on Highway 77 across from Tractor Supply in Chipley, Florida, and eat while you're there, okay? This is the Chipley Garden Club, okay? And this was last Saturday, and they asked me if I'd come up and video some stuff, or if I'd like to. I said sure, so I went up, and they kept on, finally got me to sit there and participate in their tea, okay? So I did, okay? Boy, you're talking about some good desserts and things they have, a little nice stuff. So anyway, that's that. Glad y'all invited me, and I certainly do appreciate it. And next year, if y'all, they've sold out this thing, so next year if you want to get in, you need to call and we'll be announcing it on the show, you know. So you need to call, make your reservations, because she said it sells out pretty quick. Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call. Folks, I want to talk a few seconds and share with you something that needs to be said. You know, this day and time, people can lose their license for just about any reason. It may be legitimate, like DUI, DWI, back child support, or a host of other things. But we're not here to discuss right from wrong. In any case, being without a driver's license can be devastating when you have to make a living. Doug Holmes, maker of Doug's Motorized Bicycles, felt the need to help you folks out. Electric bicycles require no driver's license. Even in DUI or probation cases, it is still considered a bicycle under state law. Doug has two ready to go right now, the 36 volts, 750 watts max under state law, three 12-volt seal lead-acid batteries with charger, up to 2,000 charges. Call Doug Holmes right now. He's watching the show and ready to take your call. Two are ready to go. 850-215-5212. 850-215-5212. Don't lose your job and your income. Call Doug right now. Angel's Buffet and Catering is rated the #1 restaurant in Chipley, Florida by TripAdvisor. You know, I hear every day that there's just no good places to eat in Chipley, Florida. Well, that's because they've never checked out Angel's across from Tractor Supply. I've eaten at a lot of down-home restaurants in my time, and I got to tell you, I have advertised a lot of them on my show. But I have to tell you this, you have to stop by Angel's on Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida. It's across from Tractor Supply. Angel's is absolutely the best.
3 days in a row. I'm from Charleston, West Virginia. There is nothing like this food. You cannot go wrong with Angel's Buffet.
My name is Angel, and today is Family and Friends Day. On Family and Friends Day, we have 8 meats and 12 vegetables and 7 to 8 different cakes and pies.
Angel's Buffet and Catering, Highway 77, Chipley, Florida, across from Tractor Supply.
You're my latest soul.
All right, y'all ready? This is Sunday lunch buffet for 2 at Angel's Buffet and Catering in Chipley, Florida. That's on Highway 77 across from Tractor Supply. And we're drawing today out of our Easy Scalar. It cleans fish, it cleans turnip greens, collard greens, potatoes, you name it, it does it all. But especially cleans fish. Eat just about any kind of fish, mullet, you name it, they'll clean them, okay? They're available at all our locations in this area. So, oh, and on the drawing today, you're going to get 4 days and 3 nights, an opportunity for 4 days and 3 nights in Orlando, Las Vegas, Branson, Myrtle Beach, Park City, Gatlinburg, and Williamsburg, and that's from just $99 for 2 to 4 guests, okay? And that's a pretty good deal. That's what you want to do. Now, they're helping Angel out here on her youth thing that we were talking about. For every one of these that people take advantage of, they're going to donate $25 to Angel's youth program, and we certainly do appreciate that. So write this number, this code number, because you got to have this code when you win this buffet. You're going to win this also, okay? So you need to write this code down, okay? It's 901-686-2700. 901-686-2700. Just take that number in there to Angels. Tell them that you won this on Down Home in the Tri-States with the buffet, and she'll get it for you. And you know, if you can take advantage of it if you want to, it's a pretty good deal. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of nice places to go. This Westgate Resort's a really nice places. So anyway, y'all take advantage of that. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see who's gonna win today. Come on up here. Lunch buffet for 2 at Angel's. Sunday lunch buffet for 2 at Angel's in Chipley, Florida. And we certainly hope that y'all will take advantage of that. And let's see what we got. Love your show. Watch every Saturday morning. Put my name in the drawing. Grady Smith, he lives in Graceville, Florida. Grady Smith, I believe Grady's the one that Eric too told me he used to be the colonial bread man. Grady Smith, I think that's him. But anyway, Grady, lunch buffet for 2. Sunday lunch buffet for 2 at Angels in Chipley, Florida, across from Tractor Supply. And write that number I gave you down, okay? Or if you didn't write it down, just tell her you won the trip thing, okay? All right, on the show here, okay? Y'all watch this. We're going to be back with part 3, our conclusion with One River. And we understood that that we got from a good source that he killed harvested a couple of really nice bear. Okay, one of them was a really, really big one with his stuff he makes, arrows and all. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to do a follow-up if that's the case. We're going to do a follow-up in a few weeks. So down home in the tri-state, y'all watch this. We'll be back in just a minute with One River. I'll never forget the day I got my first automatic fish scaler. Sure made my fishing trips a lot more exciting. No hand scaling, knuckle grinding, scales in my face. It solved those headaches. It's built of high quality material. Scale 40 to 50 hand-sized brim and shell cracker in one load. Although designed for panfish, Easy Scaler will work with any scaled fish. Scales large amounts in a short time.
There you have it, nice clean mullet.
Even cleans potatoes and greens. Clean your boat, fishing gear, and then kick back and enjoy a big old cold Coke while Easy Scaler does the work. Take my word, don't wait. Get your Easy Scaler at these fine distributors: King's Outdoors, Chipley, McCoy's Outdoors, Mariana, Southern Outdoor Sports, Dothan, Big Ben Sporting Goods, Bluntstown, Circle H Outdoors, Vernon. I love my Easy Scaler. People ask, what's Freddy Whitfield, the best, most well-known chef from Appalachia to Destin, doing in a small town like Vernon, Florida? Well, the answer is Freddy's cooking up his famous dishes at Gunner's Oyster Bar. And old Vic Starlet, he knows that Freddy can pack the house with folks that want only the best seafood and oysters this part of the country. From his signature sauteed and steamed shrimp to his grits and shrimp, smoked and fried mullet to everybody's favorite, his low country boil, gumbo, and a host of Whitfield's other world-famous recipes. Not to mention his most popular barbecue pulled pork. Even good old Gunner demands some of Freddy's cooking now and then. So you still ask, but what is Freddy really doing in Vernon? Well, you see, folks, Freddy Whitfield likes the laid-back kind of atmosphere away from the hustle and bustle where he can just chat with the customer. Y'all come on over, and if you're going to the beach or just getting together, call ahead and order 2 or 3 pounds of them mouth-watering shrimp. Gunner's Highway 79 South in Vernon, Florida. Just tell them old Ron sent you. Hey, y'all be sure to pick up your steamed shrimp at Gunner's. For the party, beach, or just for dinner, stop by Gunner's and get your steamed shrimp. You can also get them raw or cooked. And remember, you'll never get frozen seafood at Gunner's. It's all fresh daily, folks. Tell them old Ron sent you, and we certainly would appreciate it. Where are the places you're most likely to encounter a tough, rugged, aggressive, yet gentle rhino?
Up and down the rivers and lakes, everywhere that I go, people are doing double takes, checking out my rhino. No doubt about it, it's the very best. Even my mother-in-law is impressed. Now you know what I know. Make your boat a rhino.
Don't trust just any tree removal service. Depend on Easy Care Tree Removal. Easy Care employs only highly trained, highly knowledgeable, and highly recommended tree removal experts. You didn't start this kind of work yesterday, did you, JD?
No, sir. I've been doing this for about 6 years.
The name says it all, folks. Easy Care takes special care in ensuring that your property is not damaged. That's why Easy Care is the most sought-after tree removal service. That's the owner right there. Y'all might know old Pee Wee. No job is too large. No job is too small. And no job is too difficult with Easy Care. Don't wish you had called someone else when the job's not done right. Call Dow Morris today.
At Easy Care, our main goal is to keep the homeowner happy.
Dow will give you an estimate that's in line with your budget. Easy Care, as easy as a phone call away. 850-527-6291.
Remember, this is my root beer. This is from Texas. And this is called Dayside. Now, this is a much softer rock here. So what I want to do is I want to take a flake off of this rock right here just to demonstrate how much softer and easier that this rock is to flake. So not as big a piece of flint. So I'm going to step down in my tool.
So wait a minute, now, before you do that, you don't have to rub that with the other rock?
With this right here?
Yeah.
What I'm going to try to, I'm going to hit a little bit high on the platform.
Right.
And because I'm hitting up higher, not on the edge, that's why I'm not going to actually grind that down, okay?
Right.
So let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Now, one of the first things that I want to do is, when I'm making a tool, is I want to thin this down. So what I did is I just knocked that off, and now I have a platform that I can hit and hopefully get some of this thickness off.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm on, now because I'm hitting on the edge, I'm going to grind this down. And now I'm ready to try to drive a flake off of this end right here.
Look at that, folks. Just all the way from one end to the other. And you just keep working that till you get it the thickness you want.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Now because I have more length on this rock than I do width, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to work this one down from the end.
Folks, I had a question for RD a while ago. I said, when you get down to something so small, and some of the arrowheads and points he's talking about are actually smaller than this, obviously you can't use those big tools and things. How do you, this is so, I don't know if you can appreciate this, folks, but it's just, it's almost like having to use a Dremel, you know, or something when you get down this small. How do you do, what do you use to work on something this small?
Ron, the last step in that process is called pressure flaking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my antler tines, and this would be one right here,
Okay.
or this is a pressure flaking tool, and I've just taken the end of a antler tine and I've cut that and I've hafted it in this piece of wood, and I'm actually going to use one of these tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that, once I have it shaped down and I'm ready to sharpen it, I'm going to put this in my leather pad, and I'm going to put that antler on the edge like that, and I'm going to mash in, create pressure, and down, and it's causing that flake to release.
Okay.
Which is what is, as you can see here.
So you're not actually tapping on it, you're pushing it.
I'm pushing it. That's why they call it pressure flaking. So I'm pushing in
and flaking.
And flaking it.
Yeah,
and that's
okay.
what's creating that sharp edge, Ron.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's and that's sharp, folks.
Ron, another question that I get asked pretty often is, how do I make these notches where I can wrap the sinew around it to hold it into my handle or into the shaft of the arrow? So again, this is just a antler tine off of a white-tailed deer, and I've taken the tip using sandstone and I've ground this down till it has a real thin edge on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this antler tine and I'm going to start on my edge, and I'm going to press in and down, and it's causing that flake to release, and I'm going to keep that process up until I have created a notch in that tool.
And that holds with the
and that's what is used to wrap that sinew around.
Wow. Sinew. Spell that.
S-I-N-E-W.
Sinew. S-I-N-E-W. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sinew.
I would have gotten it totally wrong. Well, what you got here?
Ron, what we have here, here's a little rabbit that here's where my arrow went in. I think I killed him the year before last. And anything that I kill, I try to use as many parts of the animal as I can. And I'll use this for something, to save the hide. Now what we have here is believe it or not, doesn't look like it, but I have a turkey call here. Now this is just a piece of cedar limb that I fashioned down.
Okay.
This is a piece of slate rock, bark off of a oak tree, and what's holding this slate rock in is hide glue. You can see it right around the edges here.
I do.
And didn't get this from Walmart.
Sorry, you ain't got nothing on this boy.
So there we have our
Wow.
homemade turkey call.
Wow.
Ron, this would just look like just a piece of rock to some folks, but this is actually a rock that came from New Mexico. The guy that did some stone work for me that got a stone out of Mexico just happened to find this, and I saw him with it and asked him if I could have it, and he didn't have any use for it, but You can tell that this is a rock that was used. Here it was used for grinding.
Grain or something, whatever.
Grinding grain or acorns or something of that nature. So this would be a grinding stone, and right here you can see that there's indentions right here, and the coloration around the edge of the stone, you can use it. They've also used this to cook with.
Wow. So making arrows and points and bows and things like that is that's not all the fun, right, that you do with that stuff.
That's not all of it. Every once in a while, God gives me an opportunity to be able to use that and hunt, and sometimes
you get lucky.
I get lucky. And you can see here at the very bottom, Ron, this is Sikorskin ram. I actually shot him out on a ranch in Texas, and there at the very bottom we have the arrow that I was able to harvest the animal with, and I've used a lot of parts off of that animal to do other stuff with.
Yeah.
At the very top we have what is called a sika, and actually it's the smallest of the elk species that
it is kind of small.
he is. He actually weighed a little over 200 pounds, but you see the arrow that's there at the very bottom of him, that's the arrow that I was able to harvest the animal with.
And you say that broke?
It did broke. Both of them broke inside the animal, actually right there at the foreshaft. And both of these animals, we've enjoyed the meat off of the animals. And, parts of the hide and bones, and really want to utilize every part of the animal that I can.
From turkey hunting to deer hunting and everything in between, your best shot is King's.
King's Outdoors can take care of your hunting, fishing, and shooting needs year-round. We have an extensive selection of ammunition, including Remington, Federal, Winchester, and Hornady.
Ladies, if you need a firearm and have no idea where to start, Perry and his friendly, helpful staff will make you feel right at home.
Here at King's Outdoors, we have all major brands of handguns, shotguns, rifles, scopes, and accessories, including Browning, Beretta, Savage, Remington, and Marlin.
From deer rifles, shotguns, and handguns to fishing supplies for all fishermen and lady anglers, King's Outdoors stocks the best. Need prescriptions?
At King's, we've been meeting your prescription needs since 1977.
If you're headed to the beach, put King's on your stop and stock up before you get there. They're located right on Main Street. That's Highway 77 in Chipley, Florida, in front of the hospital. Just look for the big red canopy.
Here at King's, we'll work hard to earn your business and keep your business. Y'all come see us.
King's Discount Drugs and King's Outdoor.
Main Street Market in Chipley is this area's headquarters for top quality livestock and pet feed. Paul Davidson and Main Street Market carries only the best and most freshest feed you'll find anywhere in the Tri-States area. Cattle feed, dog feed, horse feed, rabbit feed, goat feed, chicken feed. From top quality Seminole, the preferred feed for show animals, to FRM, Tucker, and more. To roll hay and baled hay, Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida has it all. Main Street Market is also your fresh and frozen vegetable and fruit outlet, plus deer cord and pine straw. Main Street Market, tell them old Ron sent you.
The best way to protect your stuff and keep it out of the elements is a quality, inexpensive, well-constructed pole barn kit from Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Known for many years as the headquarters for pole barn kits, Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has got just about any size you need. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has got them all the way up to the huge 32x60. Check them out. Tell them Ron sent you. They'll treat you right, and we certainly would appreciate it.
Welcome back, folks, and we certainly have appreciated the instructions and the tour and the enlightenment on what you've done today, RD. And it obviously, it takes, not only takes somebody to do that, it takes somebody with a lot of understanding and a lot of patience and a lot of love to put up with somebody that does stuff like that, okay? And meet Norma Jean. And this is RD's wife, and she's been out here with us watching the whole thing and all, but you've got to be part of it, I guess, you know, not necessarily doing it, but understanding what he does, you know. It's just like what I do, but sometimes my wife don't understand it, but she appreciates it, you know, some of the things that I do with this camera. Taking off and going for a couple of days to do something, you know, to get a picture or something. But she understands that we've been married for 48 years, and she knows that's what I do. That's what I like to do. So, but, I appreciate you. She's helped us with the camera a little bit today. I told her she'd get a card next week. I ain't gonna guarantee her anything, but she's gonna get a card. So So, but I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And RD, I appreciate you inviting us.
It has been a blessing, and she is my helpmate. She puts up with me. She has a lot of patience. She's actually helped with making the clothes, and she actually helped with a few of the hides, of stretching and pulling on them, and quite haven't talked her into chewing the hides yet. But that's coming. You know, that was one of the.
Yeah.
That was.
That was a qualification to. You got to be able to chew that. Yeah. Well, just don't teach her how to shoot a bow and arrow.
No.
She might really get mad at you one day. So, and there's plenty around. So.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, appreciate it, RD.
Thank you.
Norman Jean, thank you.
Thank you.
And sure appreciate it, and appreciate y'all being with us, folks.
2 years old?
Yeah.
Well, you big for 2.
Yeah, but he likes cameras now.
Is this your granddaddy?
Yep.
I bet granddaddy know what your name
Oh
is.
yeah.
What's his
Grandpa
name?
knows Lim.
Lim. Hey, Lim.
Teach out.
Teach out.
Yeah, he's a Seminole boy is what he is. He loves that Seminole feed.
Folks, this is Glenda Wilson. She is the event coordinator, I guess, of the Chipley Garden Club. That's in Washington County. And Glenda, tell us what you got going on here today.
Well, today is our 7th annual Garden Walk in English Tea. This is the only fundraiser the Chipley Garden Club does. And each year we try to feature at least 2 gardens, and then when the ladies finish touring those, they come in and we serve them an English tea. I have a good friend who is English, and she basically has taught us how to do this. We try anyway.
If someone wants to join the club or just inquire, give them a contact number. And
okay. They could call me anytime. My number is 638-9138. I'm not the president of the club. We have a new president, Debbie Mitchell. She'll be coming in September.
Yeah, we met Debbie a little while ago.
But they can call me, and we always advertise in the Bugle, in Foster Folly News, and we try to get stuff in the paper, the Washington County paper.
Glenda kind of pointed me to this thing a while ago. That is beautiful. I've never seen one. I said, so that's not real, is it? She said, yes, it is. And I said, no, it can't be. But that's obviously a pineapple of some kind. Joe, what is this?
This is a variegated pineapple. It's sort of one of the more primitive pineapples. The pineapples aren't very large, but they have this beautiful color.
Beautiful.
And they create a number of pups come off of it. And each one of these pups, if you'll cut it out and plant it in a pot, you'll have another pineapple.
Well, I certainly do appreciate it, and very interesting.
Thank you.
You know what you want, Mr. Ron?
What do you want?
Sundays.
Oh, y'all be ashamed of yourself. Where'd you get that? Who gave that to you?
Miss Angel.
Miss Angel? You give that boy that?
Yes, I did.
What's your name?
Alan Greenis.
Alan Grannis?
Gerganis.
Gaines.
Gerganis.
Gerganis, okay. Who might this be?
My papa.
Your papa. And who might this be?
Granny.
Nanny. Nanny?
Granny.
Granny.